The Morning Pump with Hans, Lynx, and Whitney.
Let us call him right now. His name is Mr. Prescott. What is he, Lynx? What exactly is he?
He is actually the safety officer at
Hello,
Sawa School. Hi, good morning,
Hi, good
How are you doing,
morning.
Mr. Prescott?
Morning.
Nice. So, the video circulating right now with you in it, diffusing a situation between two students. Tell us exactly what happened there, boy, because you know we can only assume what happened.
All right. First to begin, I am an officer that is sent to the school to deal with situations just like this. As you all know, you all in the media,
Yeah.
you all know that we've been troubles with a lot of indiscipline, violence.
Correct.
Yes, yes.
And the thing about it is it has spilled out into the road. You all have seen that. And the thing about it is that the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of National Security has tried, and they have tried, and they have tried. And they came up with a game plan to have officers planted in the school to deal with situations like this.
Okay.
Now,
Great.
the thing about it is that everyone is seeing at, I think, possibly the end of the video, but nobody really and truly know that this incident has been going on for about 5 to 7 minutes.
So you're saying officer here, right? As in you're a police officer?
I will stand down on that because
Okay.
There for reasons.
The fact is that it is a meticulous kind of situation where I don't want to say anything that will cause.
Yes.
We
Understand.
understand, yes.
Right.
Understand. Yeah.
So,
So
what I'm saying is that I at the time I was outside of the administration office. I was attending to two parents who were sort of irritated because they felt that their son at the time was unjustly suspended. So I was explaining to them the rudiments of the law of the land and the law of the school. And I was explaining to them that the Ministry of Education has a zero tolerance on any sort of indiscipline and, disrespect towards teachers and so forth.
Okay.
Right? And in that instance there, I observed a lot of students on the top floor, the second floor, and the ground floor. And, some with phones. And you were hearing loud noises, the normal way they bang on the windows.
Right.
So I asked the parents to be excused, and I had to run across the car park because the car park to the block area is somewhat kind of...
Yes, it's far. It's far. I've been to the school. Yeah.
And so I ran across the courtyard through the car park and had to push my way through numerous amount of students.
Right.
And when getting there, I observed that people were just prodding on these two guys, and they seeing them with instruments in their hands, and nobody was making any attempt to do anything.
Instruments like what? That guitar and
No.
quattro? What instruments?
No, you know exactly what I mean. Let's do beat around the bush. You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah,
Right?
they are
Deadly weapons.
No, I wouldn't say deadly weapon, but
Just
instruments
weapons.
that could cause
Yeah.
harm.
Okay.
Right? And the thing about it is that now I have always said, the 15 years I've been here in this school, and I have said that if I could save the children from themselves, then I will do so. If I am labeled as a villain, well, then so be it. But at the end of the day, God is the ultimate judge, and He have the final say on me. So the thing about it is that after seeing this situation, I had to make a split-second decision as to either self-preservation, preserve my life from getting injured, or prevent the children from injuring each other. Right? And as I said, the incident was going on for a while before people took out their phones and they whatever.
Okay.
I then made the approach, you understand? Rather hastily, I made the approach and I went to the situation, contained the situation, and I had used minimal force, not maximum force, not extreme force, not force that could have damaged anybody and thing or whatever, or break up any bones or hurt the children or anything, because at the end of the day, right, these are children. This is people's children. And I have children, and the thing about it is that I just always tell people, these children is my children.
Yeah.
I cannot and will not allow them to degrade, deface themselves, whether in or outside the school. Because people could tell you, they see me on a morning putting my children as well as other children in taxis, sending them off to school.
Okay,
right?
Mr. Prescott, let me talk to you a little bit, right? This Hans here. I was at Sauer Secondary when you all played St. Mary's, right? And you were one of the people that I noticed. So when I saw the video, I knew who the gentleman was, right? One thing about you is I saw you speaking to students, and what I noticed is that the students have a kind of respect for you, boy.
Different kind of respect.
Like really and truly, like I pass you and I hail you out. I don't know if you remember, but I pass you and I hail you out, and I was like, hey, good this thing, and you're talking to them, and the way these young men were talking back to you, you're telling them, yo, you need to make sure you go to class, and you're telling them about, you know, hey, your father talk to me, you know, thing, and you're talking to them. So how you have this respect from these young people? Because when you stepped in, nobody jumped on you, you know. You separate the fight and them cool yourself, you know.
No, Han, let me tell you something. Where my office is located, and listen, yesterday I didn't have on no red jersey. So that alone should tell you that video wasn't from yesterday.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
This video was from since before school closed, long before school closed.
Wow.
Right? And here the funny thing about it, right? That video only surfaced because I reiterated yesterday, because what happened is that every year we try to have a little talent show for them to explore the talents and thing or whatever now. Right? So myself and the student council, we've been pushing the talent show along with the administration and things. So we had our last preliminary, and you know, I was telling them on the microphone, listen, remember, the school has now been recognized as champions, and we need you all to stay in that same vein. So I don't want any violence in or outside my school. I don't want nobody disrespecting no student, not even the person cleaning the washroom. Now, apart from this incident, one of the students is in the classroom next to my office. Right? And the funny thing about it is that I talked to him, I talked to the other guy. They walk out of school, they travel, and they have no remorse against one another and thing or whatever. They in the same school, they just pass each other on the block, they have no thing or whatever. Now, I am not saying that my school is perfect. I know my school has its teething problems, but I have an administration that works along with me to get the situation under control. Coming back to what you say about how the students and thing or whatever, and there's something called love and respect. Right? There's something called love and respect. Since I came into the school in 2004, the only thing I have ensured was to treat the children with love and respect.
Right.
What you're seeing on the video and thing or whatever is not me hating no child or what. Listen, the thing about it is that I don't want these children to believe because people see the school as this and that and the other, that they can do anything good. People have come out of the school with distinctions, right? People have come out of the school with A-levels and now working in banks and doing the police and thing or whatever. And we had fellas here who come from depressed areas and they couldn't read properly. And the funny thing about it is that, you know, when they come in my office and they sit down, and they say, sir, and I watch their handwriting and I say, listen, you know, you have to do better. If you say you want to be a police, you got to do better. And what I did, I have two, an Oxford dictionary and a Cambridge dictionary. And I sat down there with them. They used to come in. When they come, they say, sir, I don't have no money, you know. No problem. You work with on. Take this 20, go and get roti, whatever you want to get by the cafeteria.
Wow.
Listen, the same office, and they could call in anytime and they could confirm it or deny it. The same officers, I send them to evening classes in Bataria and elsewhere. Wow. And the thing about it now, there's police, there's soldiers, there's air guards, there's coast guards. And the thing about it is that every day, ex-student or a present student, they will say, hey, sir, you know, you're still up in school? Yeah, no problem. You know, I want to come and get a recommendation. Now, even though they made mistakes, what I supposed to do? Put down, they was bad, the worst thing? No, I put down, listen, these children, like any other person, has challenges, and I believe if given the right opportunity, they will defeat their challenges, and they will be, let's say, a company and an organization. And
something you told me last time that strike me though. When these youth men were asked if they want to press charges, what they end up doing?
No, but listen, the thing about it is that, right, the parents, the African youth, his father and the other, you understand, they saw the video long before people see it on this.
Yeah.
Right? And I know the funny thing, you know what they say? They told the head dean, Mr. Fraser, they told the head dean, listen, thanks sir for me. Tell sir, you understand?
What
yeah.
is that?
Thanks,
Thanks,
sir.
sir.
Thank him for me.
Listen to what I'm telling you. And I would like very much if you see you all could come and pay attention to the Sawa North Secondary. Because let me tell you something. Parents, past and present, they will come and they will bypass the administration and they will come, you understand, are looking for sir. Why? Because they have a problem with the child. I will tell them, listen, bring your child. They have people who not even working here, the children not even coming here, and they will call and say, listen, I need to get on to Mr. Prescott. I need to get on to him because they understand somebody recommend him to mansion or whatever. And links, let me tell you something. People could deny it if they want. We facing serious issues in our school. Listen, we are children going to school now. They are broken hearts, broken dreams, broken promises. They're coming from broken communities. They're from broken homes. And the things that they see and the things that they believe in. You understand? You imagine, you know what it is to hear a student sit down and telling you he don't believe in God? You know how hard that is, you understand? I as a father, you know how hard I had with the work to convince him that, listen, if I could make it because God bring me through it, then what happened? You could make it. And the thing about it is that people could label me as a villain, they could label me or whatever. At the end of the day, even if they wish that, you understand, for me to walk away, and I have no problem of walking away from the school, but it would not stop me from making sure and direct my youth, because these youth are supposed to be our future. How I could say these youth is my future and I doing nothing to protect them.
Yeah, correct is
All
right.
Mr. Prescott, I really want to say thanks for the work that you're doing. Sawa North Secondary School, I want to tell you all good luck in your game against St. Anthony's on Thursday. Also, to every pupil in the school, you all are fantastic. I mean, the school has done great things in terms of intercall. You all are currently the champions, defending champions, and best of luck moving forward.
And
you all do great work.
And before I go, let me tell you something, right? Now, the thing about it is that I have lost youths who attended this school, and that is one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with.
Wow.
Right? Dealing with, you understand, the loss, when you go and you pull a white sheet and you see as a youth that passed through your program.
Oh,
and because they didn't listen to you understand, they now deceased. And the thing about it is that is one of the hardest things for any parent or any human being to face. Now, we have youth lining on the block and thing, however, and they could tell you, when I pull up, I say, hey, why you here? Sir, I don't have no shoes. Okay, come, let's go buy Charant, let's go buy Fancy's Fashion, get your thing or whatever, and they come to school. And you know the funny thing about it? You ask why these children respect me so. It's because you treat them with love, you treat them with respect, but you let them know that, listen, if you step out of line, you
have
understand?
problems.
Yeah, because Will Smith even told his son it in the song, you understand? If you step out of line, I will test that, but because at the end of the day, you understand, you want to know that, you understand, you made a mark and thing or whatever. So as I say, if they want to label me as a villain, and they want watchmen, they wish that, you understand, I be removed and thing or whatever, and links, I have no problem with that. But at the end of the day, I will know that what happened. In the 13 years I've been here, I made a serious difference.
Right. Well, feel free, sir, to at least call us and update us with things that's happening within the school. So we could highlight it as well, because you know people always say we always quick to highlight the negative, but there are more positive things going on.
Well, I'm glad you say that, ma'am. And the thing about it is that, as I say, we have a ongoing talent show. Well, we're into the semi-finals and thing now, and we have 2 resident DJs who, you know, are doing human work and thing. Our student council doing human work, and then our administration is very supportive. And the thing about it is that, you know, despite the negative comments that we may get outside and thing or whatever, if people will just take one time to come and see the kind of talent our youth just put out. When we decorating for Diwali, because our Diwali program was just last week, when we decorating for the African History Month, which is upcoming.
Wow.
Right? And the thing about it is that, you know, Mr. Perez and all these guys and Mr. Clark and all these guys, doing good work and things with the school and the footballers and the badminton. We have players in the national team now within the badminton and thing or whatever. So, you know, and I have no problem with following you all and updating you all and thing. Even if I'm not here, I am going to be following Sawa with my heart, because at the end of the day, right, you know.
Well, brother, you have my number, so feel free to call me anytime, right? And thanks for being with us here on Boom Champions, man. Have a good day.
Have a blessed day.
Yeah, okay. No problem.
All right,
yeah.
bless you.
The Morning Pump with Hans, Links, and Whitney.